Y'all do a lot of shows together.
We do.
Talk about how this started.
Sure. Well, so, I mean, we're not an official duo or anything like that, but we are two best friends who have met probably 5 or 6 years ago. We started writing together, and it just kind of felt natural to start recording together. He let me produce some of his recordings the last year or two, and now that we've kind of got, a duet out together called You Made a Rock, and I've produced his current single, For You, we just like hitting the stations together and getting to promote what we're doing together.
It didn't start that way. She hated me.
I did.
She hated me.
So, yeah, well, when we first met, we were in a bus together in very close quarters for about 8 hours, and he had the energy of a squirrel on crystal meth.
Yeah.
And I wanted to throw him out on the highway.
I get a little bouncy in a car, man.
He gets a lot bouncy.
That's how we met. We actually, introduced each other, and we hit it off on a trip together. And
Yep.
It was kind of crazy.
How I didn't kill him, we don't know, but I'm glad I didn't.
And so here we are.
Yeah.
No, I met both of y'all at the T3R Awards.
Yeah.
Where Jordan was Queen of the Night.
Woo-hoo.
You won all the awards that night.
Come on.
I don't enter anything to lose.
Exactly.
Yeah, new female artist of the year this year. Very proud of that.
And of course, the new single, You Made a Rock, doing very well on the charts. Now, Jordan, didn't you? No, you produced it.
Yeah,
You
so
sang
that
on
was.
it. Didn't you play some other instruments on it? You're like,
Yeah. So this was Shayne's single before the current one, and it started out just I wanted to produce a great classic song on him, and then for kind of fun and giggles, I threw on a harmony just to see what it would sound like, and we said, did this just become a duet?
Right.
And we're like, yeah, it did. And so I played some of the guitars on it, I mixed it, produced it, but I mean, he sang his butt off, and we ended up making a really cool duet by accident, and it did really well on the charts. And now he's got a brand new single called For You, and it is absolutely one of my favorite things I've ever worked on.
Bringing soul back, man.
soul country.
Soul country, man.
All right, Shayne, you got your guitar, and we know for a fact it was one of the rules that if we got Jordan in here, that she couldn't sing, and we'll talk about that little show. And I didn't want to start how many interviews have you done where they couldn't get past you two and had to start with the fact that you're on The Voice?
Yeah, lots of that. Lots of that. Which, I'm happy to talk about the show, but again, Shayne Porter is an incredible artist and has some incredible music out, and we definitely want to highlight that today.
Absolutely. So let's start. I want to hear you sing. And you got that incredibly nice Collins guitar in your hand. So
shout out to Collins.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're the ones.
Sing us a song. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do a song called For You. It's currently on the charts, man. Y'all go check it out.
Number 48
48 today.
With a bullet.
My heart was pounding like a kick drum when I stole that dance from him. With every song that passes by, my hands got low on her hips. The band played a favorite song and she pulled me in. Scared to death, couldn't catch my breath when she kissed my lips. She didn't chase me as fast as she could down a runway, flagging down a one-way flight. We didn't meet halfway in the pouring rain. I didn't write a name on the 50-yard line. I've seen all the movies, but they don't ring true. Baby, keep all those fairy tales, I'd trade them all for you. And there's Mrs. Jones, she still chaperones. I swear she has an age. From these small-town teachers to these faded-eye bleachers, this place hasn't changed. I'm telling Bobby Joe about how we met. I swear the more I tell it, the better it gets. She didn't chase me as fast as she could down a runway, flagging down a one-way flight. We didn't meet halfway in the pouring rain. I didn't write a name on the 50-yard line. I've seen all the movies, but they don't ring true. Baby, keep all those fairy tales, I'd trade them all for you. 30 years never seemed so easy. Kind of love that lasts a lifetime, baby, believe me. She didn't chase me as fast as she could down a runway, flagging down my one-way flight. We didn't meet halfway in the pouring rain. I didn't write a name on the 50-yard line. But in that gym that night, when I made my move, freedom streamers and pink balloons, and it was all for you, for you, for you. Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Shayne Porter doing some of that soul country here on KOKE FM. That's a good song. And you sing it so well.
All Jordan right there. I never planned on putting that tune out. That was a solo write, and I expected to put it in the trash with most of the solo writes that you do, you know.
When you say solo write, wrote it on your own.
Wrote it on his own.
Do you have a therapy drawer? I have a buddy.
I do. I have I call it a graveyard. I call it the graveyard. So if I need to go picking through the graveyard, I'll go open this drawer full of wadded up papers, you know.
Yeah.